You want to say hi? You want to say hi? You gotta talk into the mic. You don't want to say hi? You want to watch the episode with me? Huh? You want to watch?
In March of 1935, the Empire began its invasion across Gallia's eastern border.
Do I need to hit the button?
Maximilian, commander of the Gallian invasion front, built his army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession. Bruhl's fall in under 2 hours was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the capital bore a steady flow of refugees.
Hey.
Randgries, Gallia's capital, a town secure and stable since ancient times. Within its walls stood the castle Randgries, and within its unicorn spire resided Cordelia, Gallia's princess. Supporting Gallia's policy of neutrality was a system of universal conscription. Under it, all schools required military training each year. In the event of a war, citizens were then drafted into the militia to defend their country.
Well, at least explains why everybody took a class.
As the conflict with the East grew worse, both Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that fate.
So these are my new digs. Oh, my uniform. I should get changed before reporting in. Better get ready now.
I feel like reporting in with that one would be dumb.
Flares, binoculars, a compass, and a map.
And I think you could probably go without the flares right now.
Everything you need for a nice hike. Or combat.
Okay, if it's a nice hike, you do not need flares. You need flares on a hike that has gone bad.
Welkin? Can I come in?
Sure, it's open.
Oh, you're already changed too. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. You look good, actually. So, how about me? Do I look all right in this? Convincing?
Let's take a look. Yeah, you look fine. You wear it like a pro.
Really? You're not just saying that?
I don't think Welkin's good at flirting.
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
Oh, good. I was worried it looked kind of silly.
No way. That plating on the back, it's like a coleopterate exoskeleton. Beetle-tastic.
Colio what? And did you just say beetle? Welkin? What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
I mean, in his defense, he does love bugs.
Huh? Not just any bug. A rhinoceros beetle, king of the insects. Who wouldn't want that?
I mean,
Huh. I guess I'll just try to take that as a very Welkin sort of compliment.
I think that's the right plan.
Tell me about that scarf. You've been wearing it since I met you.
Oh, this? It's part of my uniform from the bakery.
Is that right?
I don't want to forget the time I spent busting my buns baking. I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the ovens again.
That's great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
Is that a promise? Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting for you.
I mean, I feel like a helmet could be appropriate.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready, we should probably go see the captain now.
I mean, maybe not. I don't know. I've never been to war. Just feels like it could be appropriate.
Come in.
Excuse me, ma'am. Galleon Militia Enlistee Welkin Gunther, reporting for duty.
Ma'am, Galleon Militia Enlistee Alicia Malkiot, also reporting for duty.
I'm Captain Eleanor Varrot, commander of this regiment. Gunther, you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Ma'am.
Enlistee Malkiot, you're promoted to sergeant. You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Ma'am!
What do you know? It is you. Nice coincidence, huh, Welkin?
Valdio? I had no idea that you'd enlisted.
Yep. Now that there's a real war going on, I joined up. Pretty much all the officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know
Opposed to a fake one?
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welcome was in science and I was in archaeology. And just look at us now. No archaeology or science. Looks like the two of us are studying war, I guess.
Looks that way. It's good to see you.
And you.
That'll be all for now. There's a strategy briefing later today, but you still have time for you to catch up. You'll be spending a lot of time on the post and in Randgrees. They'll be your new home, so get to know them. That'll be all. Report back in time for the briefing. Until then, you're dismissed.
Oh, we can do things now. Squad barracks. Let's look around these menus. Okay, so we can see our troops. Hey, we have a shock trooper now. And a lancer. Okay. I guess this is literally just a look at things potential. What is potential? We have a nature lover, calm heart, country bred, maternal, desert allergy, strong-willed, big sister, child of nature, loyal teammate, big-hearted. Well, I don't think there's anything else we can do in the barracks right now. Command room. Choose the members of Squad 7 who will fight in combat. Train units to improve combat ability. Upgrade Squad 7's equipment. Okay.
Welcome to R&D, man. What can I do you for? Wait, I know that insignia. You're Lieutenant Gunther, aren't you?
I am indeed.
I knew it! Man, I've heard about you! That evacuation at Brule was just... wow! Protecting a tiny life in the middle of all that slaughter? Man!
Pretty sure my sister did most of it.
Oh, Lieutenant, you're good people. You get all my respect and then some, bro.
Well, thanks.
What's going on, Leon? I could hear you from clear across the hangar. Oh, Casey, check it out! It's Lieutenant Gunther! He's the man!
Sorry about him, Lieutenant. He's like this all the time, I'm afraid. But where are my manners? I'm Kreese Cherney. I'm training here as a mechanic.
Oh, and I'm Leon Schmidt, but just call me Leon, bro. I'm your boy.
So, Lieutenant Gunther, what brings you down to R&D today?
Not entirely sure, to be honest.
We do work here on weapons development, making upgraded weapons and equipment.
Okay.
And that includes rifles and machine guns. We can even soup up your tank.
Okay. Can you make my take accurate?
Of course, research expenses aren't cheap.
With rifles and other firearms, we'll mass-produce new models as they're developed.
Okay.
You won't have to worry about making enough for your squad. We'll outfit them.
For tanks, you can upgrade the baseline performance of the body itself, or develop optional parts that you can add on to tweak out its specs.
Okay.
Right. You can choose which optional parts you want in the tank equipment section. Come in anytime and make adjustments based on the needs of the operation at hand.
Okay. Development work on tanks happens in the form of body enhancements, tread and weak point improvements, and attack support. Body enhancements mostly reinforce the gun barrel and body armor to improve its base stats. Tanks will automatically be given the best body type you have developed. You decide whether to favor attacks or defense, and altering body types gives your tank a different outward appearance. Improvement to the treads and weak point and attack support take the form of parts that can be added to tanks to enhance their abilities. Each part has a set size and blocks. You decide how to fill the 4x3 block storage capacity in the Edelweiss. Pick the optional parts that best fit your own personal combat style. Alright. So there's the 4x3. Okay. Oh, wow. So we can... There's a lot to develop. Uniforms. Okay. Blast suits. Oh, well, there's an accuracy boost. I think that's definitely going to be worth it. Machine gun. So that's what that shock trooper or whatever it was had that was messing us up so badly in that last fight. 500. Looks like these initial boosts are not going to be too expensive. Sniper rifles. Grenades. We can't even upgrade the grenades right now. Okay. Okay. Just out of curiosity, let's check out the Edelweiss. Alright, so the starter here is a bit more expensive. As it should be. Spare treads, radiator upgrade. Those were 1x1 block sizes. You can see there at the bottom, this would be a 1x1 block. Okay. And these are just permanent upgrades. Alright, I don't want to spend anything just yet. I'd like to take a look at the rest of the kind of barracks menu.
We're working here around the clock to make possible tomorrow what's out of reach today. Come again a little later. We'll do our best to have something useful for you by then.
Yeah, you better come back soon, bro. I am all fired up to work on stuff for you.
Well, we should be back pretty quickly, actually, because I think there's just the training field, right? Yeah, let's check this out.
Welcome to your worst nightmare. I'm the guy who's gonna whip you lazy blobs into shape. Still, I can't work miracles here. No amount of drilling beats real combat experience. I want you all to go out there, kick some imp tail, and then show me what you learned. I will train that experience into something you can actually use. Level you bums up. But don't go trying to hog all the glory. A squad's a team, and we got no need for stars. You will train as a class and level up by class. Scout level 2, Scout level 3. You get it?
So I remembered this, and this is why I hadn't really been trying to get kills with specific characters or anything. In many tactics games, each character will level up on their own. It's not how it works here. You upgrade a class, any character of that class gets the level up. So
when the scouts level up, that means each and every one of them goes up that level.
Yeah.
You hear me, maggots? Any of you think he's better than the rest of the team, go home now! All right. Now I'll show you lowlives how this whole thing actually works. It ain't complicated. First you go out there and fight, then divvy up that experience here. Once the experience you cram into a soldier class clears a set amount, it'll level up. Picking which class to level up and when is your job as the squad leader. Now give it a go.
Okay. All right, so we use experience for this, money for equipment. Well, I think we definitely want to level up the scouts.
You're better than this! Push those limits! Good work, maggots! You're one level closer to human!
Oh, what is this potential info? Oh, okay. Paved roads feel strange and cold, leading to discomfort and lower defense. So we don't want Largo on road. Okay. Insurmountable spirit is enough to call him back from death, reviving him after his HP reaches 0. All right. When surrounded by allies, he feels the drive and energy to work that much harder, enjoying a boost in abilities. Okay. Allergy to dust and sand leads to a steady drain of HP. Okay, so we do not want to take Brigitte into a sandy area. If she's around other shock troopers, her abilities are enhanced. Plowing through oncoming fire by sheer force of will, she takes less than damage from interception fire. Okay. So Brigitte's good to lead the charge. Okay. It's not in the desert. Standing on bare dirt leads to a boost in concentration, raising accuracy. Okay. When any of her close friends are nearby, the desire to protect them drives up all of her abilities. Okay. Okay. Huh. So we have 2,000 EXP. We don't have an engineer or a sniper.
Got it? That's how training by class works.
We should be able to recruit somehow, right?
Experience. Oh, and there's one more thing to add.
One more thing?
Sometimes leveling up a unit class will unlock a hidden potential in them.
Okay.
You can think of potentials as the natural abilities your soldiers have inside them. Those abilities will form a big part of your strength in the field, so keep them in mind.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna want to keep an account.
Other times,
especially stuff like that.
Will earn you clearance for a new order.
An order?
Here, as long as we're talking about it, I'll teach you a classic, a real golden oldie.
Evade boost. This order raises one ally's evasion skills.
Orders are special commands you can give out as the squad leader. They can save your tail.
Okay.
It doesn't take a genius to see that leveling up your soldiers...
Yeah.
The soldiers will get... all the... I just hope you maggots are...
Yeah, we should be able to recruit somehow. I think I'd like to do that before I spend any additional resources. Maybe the command room?
It's good to see you doing the rounds. Welcome. This is the command room. Use it to structure your squad. You will have access to both drafted and volunteer recruits.
Okay.
Now that I think of it, Squad 7 is still short on soldiers, isn't it? I'll explain how this works. This is the master list. The recruits have all been assigned classes based on their talents. I should probably touch on the 5 classes, just so we're clear.
Yeah, I would appreciate it.
First off, you have the scouts. Just like the name suggests, they'll be your eyes.
Yeah, Alicia puts in work. So do those watchmen.
Their best asset is their mobility. They can go out, collect intel, then make it back safely. That, and a keen eye for enemies. A good scout can spot a man in tall grass from 100 yards. That comes at the price of firepower. Their job is spotting enemies, not taking them out. Next up, the shock trooper. They're the ones to break through enemy lines and clean up.
We saw that when they took out Alicia and our watchman, the other mission.
They offer excellent offense and defense. As far as combat goes, they're as good as it gets. While they lack any specialized techniques, they also don't have any obvious shortcomings. Think of them as the least finicky unit in your squad, Lieutenant.
Okay.
After them, we have Lancers, then anti-tank units. They're critical when facing armored targets.
Okay.
Their purpose is pretty self-explanatory. In most cases, they're the only way to stop a tank. They're also well shielded from explosives, which conveniently includes tank mortars.
Okay. Probably still can't get up in their face, but at least gives us something.
Sadly, they're slow and weak to gunfire. Their limited ammo could also be called a drawback.
Okay, but we gotta protect them.
Changing gears, we have the engineers. They handle supplies and perform combat support.
So, I remember not finding this class valuable. I don't know if maybe I didn't get far enough or if I wasn't playing right, but I have a strong memory of these engineers being kinda eh.
They can restock other units' ammunitions, treat the wounded, even repair tanks on site.
Yeah, because I remember trying to use them to repair the Edelweiss. In what mission, I don't know. Hopefully, I'll talk about it again if the memory strikes. But I remember them trying to repair, and the repair being not great.
They can place sandbags for cover, disarm mines, repair towers, you name it. Their actual combat skills are very low. Think of them as combat facilitators. Lastly, we have the snipers. They can shoot down targets from a considerable distance.
Getting a sniper.
You won't find better soldiers for marksmanship and range. They can hit targets I can barely see. Sniping rifles also come with scopes that work to augment a sniper's natural eyesight. Drawbacks include low mobility and defense. If the enemy gets them alone, they're done for.
Well, that's why we keep them behind the lines.
That should cover the basics. Go ahead and put a squad together now.
There's room for 20.
There's room for 20, and you can swap units at any time.
Do they cost money? Okay, so we can go through all this. So, Vice and Ica are actually cameos from another game. One of my favorite RPGs, Skies of Arcadia. We're definitely going to be picking them up. I mean, I should probably get an engineer, but... Let's pick our sniper first, because I think for now we only need one. We have Cesare and Catherine. Let's take a look. This. Standing on loose sand sharpens awareness, leading to improved evasion. Even just being around dark sense makes them nauseous. Okay. Confidence they can best any sniper grants a boost in attack abilities. So for Catherine, we can stand in a grassy field, help them relax, enhancing defense. Having less than half full HP makes them throw away hope for the future. Okay. Having allies of the same unit class nearby puts them at ease, raising their natural evasion. I don't love either of these, but at least Catherine doesn't get sick being around different types of people. So we'll take Catherine.
Hello, I'm Catherine O'Hara. I look forward to joining you all.
Wasn't expecting the accent. Yeah, so we can put them back at any time. Yeah, since we can change any time, I'm not gonna bother with an engineer for now. I would like another shock trooper for sure. We're taking Vice just because I love Skies of Arcadia.
Let's go kick this war in the teeth.
And for that same reason, we're taking Ica as another scout.
Hey there. I'm Ica Thompson. I'll try my best. Sound good, Welkin?
I think let's get another Lancer just in case. Who looks good? Got City Kid. Having allies nearby is a distraction. Bent on protecting the camp by sheer force of will. Naturally become better at evading attacks. I don't know that we'd want a lone wolf here. Or maybe we do want... Well, it's not a boon, though. It doesn't give him an advantage. It's only a disadvantage. Another Darkson hater, so we're just going to ignore them. Hector has a metal allergy. Proximity to metals causes an acute rejection reaction that leads to a steady drain of MP. Metals like in a tank? Another Darkson hater and desert allergy. City Kid and Born Leader. Neat Freak Camp Defender Scout hater. Wait, what? For whatever reason, scouts aren't their thing. Attack power is lowered against scouts. That's fine. We're going to be using the Lancer for tanks and armor anyway. Worries about dirt stains lead to distractions. Okay. Why does it feel like all of these Lancers suck? City Kid. Born Leader. Alright, you know what? We're taking Yoko.
Hi there. I'm Yoko Martins. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
This did not go well for the Beatles. Alright, let's look for another shock trooper still. What, we have 2 shock troopers right now, right? Yeah, let's get we'll do 1 more scout and 1 more shock trooper for now. I don't know how many we can deploy. So we may end up with too many anyway, but... Alright, so we have Alex. Another Neat Freak. Night Vision. This is a new one. Keen sight is unimpeded by the darkness of night. Okay. And boost in attack against scouts. Okay. Alex? I'm liking Alex. Let's put Alex on the team for now.
Hi, I'm Alex Raymond. I look forward to serving with you.
What about Kevin? Metalhead and claustrophobic. Boost in attack power with metal around. Tight spaces like trenches create a suffocating feeling leading to a drop in attack power. Kobe is country bred. Bad back. Bending over to crouch puts a strain on their weak back. Causing a drop in defense. Oh, it's making me do 20. Okay. Lancer killer. Fancies women. Having women around makes them want to look good. Okay, we'll take you.
Selena.
I guess I have to just take a bunch since it's making me, right? I keep hitting the wrong button. I don't know if they're going to stay in the order we put them in. When holed up in camp, they cease to pay attention to the world outside, causing a drop in defense. Alright, so we need to put Wendy out there. Dorothy has a frail body. Having less than half full AP makes them feel totally exhausted. Half full AP? Nah. Sorry, Dorothy. That ain't it. Nina, Lancer hater, country bred, camp defender. Alright, so Nina's a good home base defense. Alright. Attack power is lowered against Lancers. That's probably okay for that position. We'll take Nina. Alright, that's back to the Lancers. Let's start in on the Scouts again. Meadowbred, fancy women. What's meadowbred? Standing in a grassy field helps them relax. Neat freak, Darkson Bond. And another camp defender. Alright, I already like Wavy.
Please.
Bad back again. Bug in a rug. Cozy places like trenches seem calming. Alright, being around a close friend makes battle a little cheerier. Alright, Nancy can come to the party.
I'm Nancy DeFore. It's so
Susie's country bred and a good butt. Okay, Susie can come.
My name is Susie Evans, sir.
Desert bred fancies men. You can come. You seem
I'm
normal.
Frisia York handsome.
Metal allergy. Claustrophobic born leader. That's fine. I think for a scout, metal allergy is not really an issue. Child of nature. Chatty Cathy. Whenever close friend is nearby, they just can't help but chit-chat. A distraction that lowers their accuracy. I think we can work around that.
Like with a J. It's silent, but, I'm not.
Never mind. I don't know that Cherry's going to stay on the team. Alright, so it's not going to let us leave until we have 20. I actually like a lot of the people we put in. So let's... Here. We're just going to throw Ramsey, Claudia, and Cesare in. Now it'll let us leave.
Well, feel like you've struck.
Come back when you'd like to
As time
adjust.
passes, we'll have more recruits to choose from, so keep an eye on that list. Oh, and all the recruits go through training together, so they're all ready for combat. They'll be at the same level as the rest of the team you've taken into the field.
Yeah.
You can swap out. Trust in your own. That should be enough to get.
Yeah, since we do the leveling up, on the other side.
Wow. Squad leader's a lot of responsibility.
What did you expect, bro?
Come to think of it, Valdio's heading up Squad 1, isn't he? I wonder if he's off sorting through this stuff now, too. I'd better get a move on.
Okay. So, first thing, let's go back in here and tear this back down.
Hello, Welkin. Here.
I'm a big believer in not overwhelming with options, so we don't want you. We don't want you. Sorry, no offense. Maybe we'll keep Claudia. We'll keep those two. I think I'm actually okay with everything else here. Cherry can go. I'm not the talking. No, not doing that talking. And I think all of our other scouts I'm good with staying too. Okay. All right. I feel better about that as our kind of starting lineup. Let's upgrade some equipment now that we have a better idea. I'm not going to do anything with the tank right now. I think we would be better off with some of these basic weapon upgrades.
It's done.
So our scout weapons have better accuracy. We'll definitely give our shock troopers more attack. I am not going... I didn't get much further than this in the game. I'm going to wait on boosting the Lancer attack power. We're going to do sniper rifle accuracy. Can't do anything with the hand grenades. Let's definitely get a little defense added on. I assume this is the Lancer armor. So I think definitely still do the defense, even though that one's a bit more expensive. Okay. We do have money left over. The only thing we can upgrade that we didn't are the Lancer weapons and some of the tank parts. I'm going to save the money for now.
Come back!
We'll make a save, of course, before we do any combat, so if we want to come back and upgrade those couple other things, we can. Let's do some more leveling.
Got all day!
I'm going to go all in on Lancer not necessarily being the most important just yet. Let's do this.
Push!
I'm doing sniper just because I'm a big fan of long range attacks.
Good work, maggots! You're one level closer to human. Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the snipers.
Oh. Accuracy boost. Firing accuracy is boosted a set percentage of the time. What the hell does that mean? Yeah, whatever. Okay. The question is, do we want to do either Scout or Shock Trooper again? We could hold back. I think we wait. I think we just keep things as they are for now, and we see how it goes. We did a lot in there. Let's definitely headquarters tab is now available. Okay. On the Galleon Militia's base, you can use experience points fund. Is this just giving us a tutorial for the thing we already tutorialed? Okay. Seriously, no confirmation or anything. I guess the override is the confirmation. All right, well, we spent enough time in there. Let's watch some story and get into a fight, shall we?
Welks! There you are. I've been looking for you.
Hey, Ace. How'd your enlistment go? No problems?
I registered as a tank pilot and mechanic. Maintaining and operating the Edelweiss will be my responsibility from now on. I think it's nice that we'll all be on the same squad together. I think so too.
Yeah, until one of us dies.
So what are you up to now?
The tank's hangar space is just through here. I was just carrying some Ragnite fuel back. It's used to power the tank, and also for the turret-mounted cannon rounds.
I guess I'm just more used to seeing it in street lamps and medical compounds.
Seems like everything is Ragnite-powered these days. That stuff is everywhere.
That's why you're in a war, then.
Not enough of it for some people, though. It's the source of a lot of conflict.
They say the Empire's invading only to get at all the Ragnite in Gallian soil.
Oh, that's right. I had something to give you, Welks.
What you got?
What's this?
The flare gun?
Father's flare gun. It was in the barn, but I thought you might have some use for it.
Another hand-me-down.
Yeah, but the last one was a giant tank, bro. I don't know that I'd be too bitchy.
I gave it a once-over. It might be old, but it's still serviceable.
I didn't mean... I just can't believe I'm a tank operator now. Thank you for this, Ace.
I'll do a spot check on the Edelweiss now, to make sure it's ready to go at any time. All right, we'll get going for now then. See you later.
well, we have a flare gun. What that flare gun does for us, I don't entirely know, but we have one.
I'll cut to the chase. Here's your mission. The Great Vassal Bridge was just taken by the Empire. It's a key strategic position.
The Great Vassal Bridge?
It's a major drawbridge crossing the canal in Vassal, just outside the capital.
That bridge is a part of the Central Transit Artery, leading into Randgrees. Our mission is to take it back.
It's a big-ass bridge. I feel like destroying it would be a better plan. We take it back, we have to hold it. If we destroy it, it cripples their movement. I guess ours too, though.
Running a blitz, with their shock troops outrunning their defense. Our 3rd Regiment will retake the bridge before defensive reinforcements can arrive.
How quaint. The militia holding a little strategy meeting of its own. How long were you planning on hiding out in here, Virat?
Mustache is pretty much what I expected with someone like this.
My apologies, sir. We'll depart soon.
Whatever. They're just country mice. It's not like they'll be much help.
More help, perhaps, than your army unit that couldn't hold the bridge in the first place.
Hey!
Regardless, Vassal remains a critical position. We'll reclaim it immediately.
Well, all good. See that you do.
Who was that?
General Damon, commander of the Central Forces.
Central Forces? That's the army branch the militia was folded into, right?
That's right. They say the general's an aristocrat. He looks down on the common militia.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but it's unsurprising still.
Right. Now that the war's begun, we all need to band together and fight to keep Gallia safe. Who cares at this point whether you're in the army or the militia? It's ridiculous.
Gentlemen, let's return to the mission. We'll begin by taking back the western bank to gain a foothold for reclaiming the bridge. Lieutenant Gunther.
That's me.
I'm assigning Squad 7 to this mission. It's your first maneuver, so be smart.
I promise nothing.
Yes, Captain.
Never mind. Yes, Captain.
The other squads are on patrol. Stay sharp and be ready to help take back the bridge. I'm counting on all of you out there. Now move out.
Well, let's go take a West Bank. Skirmish tab, okay. So unlike those within the main story, battle found on the skirmish tab can be played a number of times, perfect for amassing experience and research feats. Try them if you're feeling underpowered. New skirmishes are added as you progress, and the difficulty of each skirmish can be set freely. Just be careful, they're not a plot battle. Soldiers lost during skirmishes can still die. Oh, really? Okay. That's what we'll use to kind of get more points for stuff if we start to have trouble. I would assume at this point we're going to be okay, but, you know, let's go lose and find out. I didn't save! Oh, shit!
Here are details on the current operation.
It'll be fine. Imperial force is deployed in a defensive formation around a camp within Vassal's urban center. You will assign your squad positions split between a city team and a riverside team. City team will protect the base camp while the riverside team strikes the enemy. Okay. Objective is to occupy the enemy's camp, beat the enemy units defending the camp, then get to the flag hung above their camp to occupy it. Beginning with this operation, you will be responsible for assigning your soldiers to their combat positions. Before commencing the operation, choose the position unit's command to view a list of deployable units. Then once you selected a unit you'd like to deploy, choose the position you wish them to take. Intelligence reports say they have tanks stationed in the city area there. Shit. It would behoove you to include an anti-tank unit on the city team to facilitate its neutralization. I also recommend you add units with high AP, such as scouts and engineers, to your Riverside Strike Force. Once you got your teams in place, select the deploy command to begin the operation. Now it's time to get those soldiers of yours into position. Well, I guess we did want to upgrade the Lancer weapon. Enemy occupies Gallia's base camp. Ally, soldier, and reserves are killed. All ally. I see what it says now. Okay. Welkin dies 20 turns. Well, let's see how this goes then. Oh, I can go back. Alright, let's upgrade that stuff real quick. Alright. So R&D first. Again, the only thing we hadn't done was this. I still maintain we leave the Edelweiss alone for now. Then let's go level up the Lancers real quick. And after that, we will... I think we're going to be okay.
Trade!
We could upgrade the Shock Trooper again while we're here as well. I don't know. I'm going to wait because I don't know. I know the Shock Trooper does more damage, but the Scout just feels so useful. Maybe it's just because we've only been using the Scouts. But I'm going to wait on that. We'll get the Lancers leveled up to once. And then we'll wait until after this battle to see how we feel.
Looks like that session.
Oh, we got new potentials. First aid boost. Okay. Alright. Well, let's go figure out how we want to set up for this fight now then.
Here are...
No, I know the details. I have to watch it again? That's okay, because you don't. Okay. So we can have 9. Who is over here now? I can only pick one person for over here? Well, let's start over here then. Which scout is over here? Okay, so Alicia must be with us. So we have the tank, Alicia, and Rosie. Rosie's over here. Alright, who... Yeah, camp defender. Alright, let's get Nina in here as camp defender. Let's put Vice in here with... Or do I want Vice? I might want Vice on the Riverside team, actually, since I need to pay... We really need to pay attention to these... potentials. Child of Nature, this is probably going to be or city grounded. Let's put our sniper here. Meadowbred, but camaraderie, it's gonna bounce out. I'm going to put the sniper here. This may be a mistake. I don't know that I feel confident about that. Let's get Ica and Vice in here. Then who do I want? Maybe we do take the engineer. Need engineer tool. I mean, our other option would be, I think, another scout, right? We'd want another scout. Oh, Wavy has camp defender too. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take Vice out of here. We're gonna put Wavy in here. And we're gonna put Vice over here. Alright, this is gonna go terribly.
We're prepared to commence the operation. I look forward to good news from you.
I look forward to anyone not dying. If we can keep people alive, I'll be happy.
Two teams, offensive and defensive. Squad 7, move out.
I always hate split team missions, especially when I'm still kind of learning the ins and outs of my characters.
All right, it's our first mission. Let's split into 2 teams, City and Riverside. I'll lead the Riverside team towards the enemy encampment with the Edelweiss.
Shock Trooper here. Leave the offense to me.
City team, your job is to guard the base. Be ready for anything, including tanks.
How long you think I've been an anti-tank man? A couple of tanks ain't no sweat.
That's a spirit, Largo. Now, let's move out!
Okay.
Listen closely. This information could save your life.
I'll be the judge of that. Occupying camps. Camps found across the battlefield grant you forces a number of advantages. Units stationed near camps get a boost to their defense and a small amount of HP recovered. Even tanks, which usually get no HP, will regain some HP. Okay, so if tanks are in a base. Weapons with limited ammo like grenades, mortars, and lancers are also replenished. There's an enemy units around the camp, however, you cannot occupy it until they have been defeated. Effectively defending your camps while taking down enemies pave the way to victory. Alright. So I think the first thing we want to do is get our camp into a defensive position. Let's start with Ica since she's a scout. I was hoping maybe there'd be a tower over here for our sniper. We really cannot see anything outside of this little range.
We could use some backup.
We'll see if maybe we can take some pot shots at this guy. Well, we got one headshot. I'll take that. Alright. Again, the goal right now is to just try and get everybody into a defensive posture. Wow. Look at that AP. That is way lower.
Take this!
That didn't do much for us. I mean, we already have them. I don't know that there's any point in not trying to attack. Let's see what we can do with our sniper real quick.
Watch out for their return.
We'll move the sniper up here. We'll target. We got a zoom. Well, we hit. Take that. That's one down. Yeah, because this big guy's Largo is just standing here, too. I don't know if this is a good strategy. We may revise this as we move through the game and kind of gain a better understanding of it. I'm really tempted to send this guy to the right.
Are there any weak spots in their defenses?
I really can only crouch at a sandbag. That feels like a little bit of a weakness. Nobody else over there.
Prepare yourself.
Yo, let's go wavy.
Your orders, sir.
My orders are to take a break. You've done your job. Well done. Okay. So we've at least cleared out the kind of initial troops there. Let's again start with our scout over here. We have to make a decision over here too, because the tank requires 2 command points. And we only have 4 left. Now it looks like these guys might already be in a defensive position.
Okay?
Well, not really.
Enemy unit spotted!
Shit, where'd you come from? Who's this dude in the grass? Okay, this one is not. Okay, thank God. I was a little worried we weren't going to get anything. Alright, Alicia took him out. Let's get off her. There's someone to our right that we did not see before. I wonder if Vice could see them. I think what we're going to do is not move the tank at all this turn. So we'll either have a command point left over, or we'll let somebody move twice.
Leave it all to me. These paved roads always throw me. I'll take point, guys. Ha!
Okay, we got him.
I'm impressed, but not surprised.
Maybe I will move the tank, actually.
Entering combat.
Yeah, you know what? We're going to move the tank.
Try to keep that front line.
Run him over. Oh, it worked. Kind of. Well, we will finish you off.
Fire!
Yeah, okay. Alright, so we've got the tank moved forward. One person up there, but it's a shock trooper. I'm really worried about this grass all of a sudden now, though. Either way, I'm pretty happy with that as a first phase. Let's see where this goes. Okay. That worked out for us. Ha! And she still hit him. That's hilarious. Okay, so the tank does counter about leader units. Command point symbol is displayed beside the names of some units in their profile window. These units are known as leaders, and they exist among both allied and enemy forces. In Squad 7, Alicia is one such leader. By including them on the field, they'll each add 1 command point to your total, allowing you to control more units per turn. If a leader is defeated, however, the command point is subtracted from the pool. Keep your leader units protected while actively seeking out and destroying enemy leaders to reduce their pool. Okay. Again, I'm very happy with this start. Orders. Squad 7's leader, Welkin, is able to issue special commands called orders, Orders cost command points, but some yield squad-wide effects that can be invaluable when used wisely. To issue an order, open the menu in command mode by pressing the Y button, then select orders. Choose a specific order you'd like to issue. Some orders will affect all units, others only a target. New orders can be learned by leveling up your unit classes in the training field. They'll make battles easier ahead. Okay, so that means we are going to want to try and level up everything. Evade boost they gave us. So that's all we have right now. Don't know that it's going to help us at the moment. I'm happy with what's going on over here. So I don't think we even touch our defense squad. So let's... Do we move the tank forward first, or do we move Alicia forward? Let's move the tank. And then we can kind of use the tank as cover, I think.
Watch out for hidden enemies.
Yeah, we already found that out. Thanks for the warning, I guess.
Building shadow.
I don't think that person could actually hurt us. Yeah, and we can't see him, so... We're going to end that now. We'll move Alicia.
My turn, okay?
Nope. I keep hitting B to stand back up from the crouch instead of...
Enemy units.
Oh! 42 shots? Ty the Immortal. Oh, okay, well, maybe that's why. What if I just throw a grenade on their head? How about that? That was less effective than I was hoping. We're going to get the hell out of there.
Enemy unit spotted.
Okay, so there's the enemy tank. I am going to end Alicia's turn right here. And hopefully that does not backfire on us. I'm a little worried that having her further up is going to put the tank right there for her. Let's get Vice up. We have this whatever over here. We're just going to run right into his face. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Good work. Keep it up.
Vice can stay there. Let's get Brigitte moving up.
Let's do this thing.
Oh, this is Rosie. Didn't we have somebody called Brigitte? About terrain actions. Near some locations on the battlefield, special actions will become available by pressing A. For example, units walking through grass can select Crawl to hide within it, out of view from enemy attackers. Also, climbing a ladder can allow the unit roof access. Keep an eye out for other useful actions. Yeah, that's what I was looking for when we first scanned the area with the defense team. I was hoping to see a ladder or something that I could send my sniper up.
I'm on.
I want at least one of these two moved up more.
Try to approach the enemy's blind spot.
Okay, we're gonna do that there. And then let's have Vice start to go up the hill. Then I think I want to save the other points. Yeah, we got these three people just standing out in the open, so hopefully this doesn't backfire, but I think ending the phase is the right call for where we're at. Let's see. Oh, are there two tanks?
Gah! Damn tank's busted right through the stinking wall!
I remember this now.
Well, it's my turn now! Stick this in your pipe and smoke it!
Stay sharp. Tanks can break through crumbling walls and trample down sandbags and trees.
Maybe I should have put another Lancer over here. That's bad. Shit. Okay, he at least didn't aim at Ica. Sniper's not fire back? That sucks. It makes sense, though. Okay. About ammunition. Each weapon holds a set quantity of ammo that equates to the number of times that weapon can be fired in battle. For example, if the ammo reached 3, that weapon can be fired 3 times before it's out of ammo and therefore unusable. Weapons with limited ammunition include anti-tank lances, sniper rifles, grenades, mortars, other explosives, and so on. There are 3 ways to regain spent ammo. One is to wait a turn. Each turn, 1 use worth of ammo is restored automatically. Second is recovery by proximity to an allied camp. Units standing within camps are restocked full capacity. Third is restocking via engineer unit. Every ally an engineer makes contact with will be restocked to full capacity. Keep those reloading methods in mind and watch on remaining ammo levels to ensure your squad never runs short. Okay. Well, I'm glad we saved the extra command points. I think the first thing we want to do is take out this other person. One more bullet of fire while it was moving around before, and we would have.
Nice work.
Alright, let me look around while we're... Okay, so everybody else got knocked out of cover. Shit. And you know that thing's just gonna fire on us, right? We're gonna lose that sandbag anyway, so I think moving out a little bit is the right call. Let's get Largo and see what this guy can do.
Enemy sighted.
That's not terrible damage. If we could get it to pull forward and get behind it onto this like energy core thing, I don't know what to do with you. We're gonna be really confusing and put you right here. This is probably a huge mistake, but it's what we're doing. All right, we need to get these 2 out of harm's way, at least somewhat. All right, Wavy, do your thing, man. Yo, he did it! All right, Wavy is MVP. Wavy is MVP. That's awesome.
Your orders, sir.
All right, Wavy's gonna stay there.
No problem, boss.
We're gonna send Ica up too.
I'm going back to the farm. Run to that corner, no stopping.
No, what?
Vice?
What wrecked me? Units whose HP have reached 0 fall to the ground in critical condition and cannot be controlled. Leaving a unit in this state for 3 turns or allowing an enemy to touch them results in their being incapacitated. Except in very few exceptional cases, this means that soldier is dead and unable to be used again. In order to prevent this, an ally must make contact with the downed unit before the tragic end befalls them. When a unit reaches an ally in critical condition, they call the medic, who safely evacuates and restores them to health. Shit. Alright, so we got 3 turns to get somebody to her. What? Oh, it was you. There's a shock trooper on that roof. There's a ladder right here.
Let's do this.
Rosie!
We're sending.
dick. Okay.
Guy.
We're gonna let her stay on Overwatch. And we're gonna move the Edelweiss.
Hostile sighted.
Time your shots carefully, soldier.
I think we want the mortar here.
Fire!
Perfect. Okay. Now we're gonna take. What are you? You're just a scout. All right, we're gonna let Alicia come up. Yes. Okay. And now we're gonna run Alicia to. Oh, but if I run, the tank's just gonna take the sandbag out, right? Nope. Nope. We need to crouch. Holy crap. Okay, I made a huge mistake. That thing is just shredding Alicia. She's gonna die too.
Here we go.
Removing the tank again. There's no way I hit that radiator. I suppose I could. Do we take that shot? If we did, we could probably move those troops up a lot easier. You know what? Let's just do this. Oh, I'm out of mortar. Shit, okay. Oh, that did not do anything. Poop.
Don't go out alone. Back each other up.
Okay.
I'm on it.
We're gonna try and take another one out with Rosie.
Here I come.
Okay. With that down, I'm gonna move Rosie over here. Maybe she can help out from up there. Okay.
No.
I didn't think I was pulled up far enough for it to hit it. Are you kidding?
Split into 2 teams, offensive and defensive. Squad 7, move out.
Well, I think the beginning was still right, so I'm going to do everything the same. We'll see if anything changes.
Right, here I go. Medic! Fight this thing, I'm almost there. You die on me, and I'm taking all your treasure.
Alright, well, we saved Wavy. Things are already going badly.
It's over.
I am actually going to,
That makes things a bit easier.
since we know what's coming, I'm going to put Ica over here. Because I have a feeling that tank is going to come through and blow through that.
Crush 'em. Enemy spotted.
Can I make that?
Found one here.
taking advantage of future knowledge. And that is going to include doing this differently too, I think.
Here we go!
So this time, let's use the tank on these two.
Fire!
Oh, it didn't finish either of them?
Clear all elevated vantage points.
Okay.
Moving out!
Good thing we have more points. I want to try and get one of the shock troopers up on that roof ASAP.
Enemy unit neutralized.
We have 2 command points left. There's the dudes in this grass though too. All right, we're gonna take Rosie and get as far as we can. Hopefully with the tank and everybody there, if somebody runs at us, we can just kind of take them out.
To me!
Where's the grass dude?
Where's that backup?
Squad 7, welcome to the battlefield.
Found a target!
There we go. This is not good though.
Dead, punk!
I'm so dicked. All of this is going so poorly. Why did I decide to play this game? Oh, we're so screwed. This was not a good start. We lost Wavy. Well, that guy's still an idiot, though. Oh, no. Okay, that's okay. That's okay.
Here I come!
That worked out. I'm fine with that. We can deal with that. Grass is some good defense, apparently. All right, fine. The Riverside worked out far better than I expected. I can tell you that.
You're done!
All right, Nina's putting in work. Did that tank try and fire at me? This tank's not moving. The tank did not go through the wall.
Let's do this thing.
All right, we still need to get up on this roof. Damn, we're going to have to use 2 points. We need to get up there. That guy is just too much of a problem. So I'm not even bothering with anything else yet. Rosie's getting on the roof.
Here I come!
I thought we weren't going to kill it for a minute, and I was going to cry.
New target sighted.
All right, that should give us some help. Now that that's gone...
Here I go. Bang, bang, baby!
Yeah. messed up again. I forgot to look at my thing. Alright, we're gonna have to... I'm screwing up left and right now. I'm panicking. I'm full panic. I should have just run away. I am not going to move Ica. My hope is that if this scout goes to attack between Ica and Rosie, they can take it out. But Ica is completely exposed. Nah, you know what? Screw it. We're moving. Oh my God! Get up the hill. I don't have eyes on anything, do I? Alright.
My turn, okay?
And we're gonna move Alicia over here. We're gonna do pretty much the exact same thing. Because I don't know what this dude is, but I'm afraid of him.
Core team, move in. Follow the advance unit.
Enemy unit spotted!
We're gonna leave her there. Vice is gonna come take care of this guy, hopefully. Okay.
Who are these guys?
Vice can stay here for now then. We have 2 more points. You know what? Let's do this.
Here I come.
Alright, that should ensure Ica's survival.
Who are these guys?
We'll let her be here for Overwatch, and we'll save this last point. Good to know they can't drive a tank either.
Underminer fire!
Oh, is it finally going to go through the wall? Did it do it on the 3rd turn last time, too? I guess so. Okay, I expected that. Didn't expect that damage, though. Oh shit, I never moved Largo up. Alright, we're gonna go for a couple of things here and hope.
Just watch this.
Be wary of the alleys. It could be an ambush.
And this has to hit, right?
You're done!
Didn't hit it. I don't care. We're going again. There we go. Okay.
All right.
That's done. Let's get Largo.
You can't let them provoke you.
Perfect. Okay. Wasn't sure he was going to make it. All right. Largo's covered. We're going to try and deal with this other tank right now.
Entering combat!
If this freaking misses, thank you. All right, both tanks are down. We're gonna turn. We're gonna end that one. We're gonna start the tank back up. We're gonna use our mortar just like last time. Have that opened.
Target silent. Head to the next.
We're gonna move forward. This is just creating some cover for me. Because now what we're gonna do is Alicia's gonna come around. That dude was not at all prepared.
Just keep up this pace.
Okay. Neither of them are actually in cover. So I'm going for this. We're gonna take Alicia. No, it wasn't enough. Oh shit, I've made a huge mistake.
Help me.
Okay, so we have 3 turns. I'm gonna save the points. Because I think these are the only 2 enemies left.
Here I come.
Yep, I knew she was gonna fire into the damn ground. Okay. Well, now what we're gonna do
Entering combat.
is take the tank. Just gonna kill this guy like that.
Good work. Keep it up.
Then we're gonna run over this asshole. Alright. Then we're going to take Nina.
You're done.
Okay, we got him. So now we just need to get to the flag. And Alicia's fine. It's only been 1 turn. We just reselect Nina and get to the flag.
I'll crush him.
Well, it wasn't pretty. I have learned things. Like, do not let a tank even get kind of close to behind you.
Operation complete. We took their base.
Damn. A C rank. Oh. Well, that'll be a lot of stuff to play with, at least, though. Oh, we seized something from the enemy. All right. Making sure we save. Wow.
Looks completely different.
We should just leave. We go over there, then we...
Hey there! You guys aren't with Squad 7 by any chance, are you?
We are.
That's us.
Bingo! I've been looking for you. Meaning you, hot stuff, on the tank.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me,
That must make you Lieutenant Gunther, am I right?
Yeah. Yes, that's me.
Oopsie daisy.
What? Hey, you can't...
Ah, nice to meet you too. Now, let's get right to the questions. So, you're the son of the great General Gunther, huh? You look awfully young. How old are you anyway? Must be your first war, huh? What's been the hardest experience so far? Wait, happiest. Funniest. I'd also like to know hobbies, favorite foods, what you do on your days off.
Hey, lady! This is a combat zone. Excuse me, but What are you doing here anyway?
Hey, give me a break, will ya? Scoops are near danger, and I'm near Scoops. That's right. The name's Ellet. I'm GBS Radio's top woman reporter. I smell a story, a good story, and you guys are it.
So, you're a reporter?
Very good, I'm a reporter, yes. I've been assigned to Squad 7 to conduct a series of interviews, thank you. Now, let's get back to those questions, shall we?
Pass. That's who's narrating, right? Or that's what the narration readings are coming from? Something Elliot wrote?
Ugh. Now he's giving interviews? Who does he think he is?
In his defense, he didn't really want to.
Ooh, look at him. Son of some big hero. Please. He's still a schoolboy.
That's true.
No kidding. One little win and he's the new Grand Duke. I hate kids. Whatever. He'll learn soon enough. Only one thing matters out there in the field, and that's experience.
And arguably correct.
Chapter 4. Operation Cloudburst.
Personnel, weaponry, and glossary. 3 tabs offer information of the game's cast, the items they wield, and places that form the world. Contents are automatically updated as you progress through the game's plot, so check back on a periodic basis. Castlefront Street. War Cemetery. Personnel tab has been updated. Lots of stuff. I think what I'd like to do first is a skirmish battle or two, just to get a little of this rust off me. I feel like I'm making a couple of silly mistakes, so I'm going to do a couple of skirmishes. That'll get us some extra money and XP, and then we can upgrade some stuff before we really get into Chapter 4. If you liked that video, go ahead and subscribe. And if you didn't, please email me and tell me why.